Good afternoon, happy Friday sa inyo guys. Welcome back again for another gameplay of Final Fantasy 16 here on Daddy Obi TV channel. And don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, share it if you like. And let's get it on. Wala muna tayong premiere later for PHOB, pero kung gusto yung supportan si PHOB, mga hindi pa nakadikit sa kanya, the link is down below. Thank you very much. So let's continue. We are now on chapter... We're still on 35. No. Yes. We're still on 35. I want to find the location of the Bomb King. Hanapin muna natin yung location ng Bomb King, you know. Bomb King. Saan ba yun? In the crack, in the north part. The crack. Crack? The dim. Where's the north? Holy Empire of Sunbik. Nursik Obelesik. Ito. Ito kaya? Nope. Not that area. Searching for the Bomb King location.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vale.
Yun. Oh. Travel tayo rito.
Company.
Ayun o, Dan Adso, Mr. Sana, James Roberts. Kaya lang di ako nakaabot sa premiere mo kanina. Di ba massive like and a comment and ads sa premiere mo kanina ngayon. Ow! Ano, minessage mo ako, Sir Mac. 5 hours haba niya, no? Di sana nakatambay doon. Wala namang, saka ba nagano sa lagi kasi naka-close yun sa akin eh. Walang notification. Kaya pagka nagano ka doon, message mo rin ako. Sayang din yung ads. Dan ads na sa'yo, James Robert, hindi ako mabot sa ano mo eh, sa premiere mo. Kaya nag-like, comment, and ads. Yun ang importante doon yun, yung ads. Ano kaya ang hacienda to? Kaya ano lang yung kanyang bahay. Next time message mo rin ako, Sir Mac, para hindi ka tulad kasi yan ng YouTube na na may notification.
When did you get so big?
Siya nga pala guys, nagpaalam muna si Chitae. Ang papalit muna sa kanya si Pambansang Kolokoy. Si PK muna, si PK. Shadow Biohazard Lance Boot. Salamat sa pagbisita. forget to thumbs up, thumbs down, share if you like. Hanapin natin yung Bomb King eh. Para matapos natin itong isang side quest na to. Out of the way na natin. Bomb King!
Company.
Ayun, ang Bomb King. Kayang-kaya mo yan, Biohazard Landsbook. Ikaw pa ba? Ibili ka nga ng PS5 para lang
What we have here.
sa isang laro eh.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Sana all, ganun. Puta, hindi ko na malayan yung buhay ko. Ang talaga si Clive. Si Clive ang sinisi, no? Din namin. Ang lakas naman mga hayop na yun. Oh, mabuti yan, home credit lang para hindi masyadong mabigat. Mas malaking down mo, mas malitang magiging monthly mo. you.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket.
Collect the ash.
This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than this.
Go back.
Right there,
Arrange
Sid.
engineer.
How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Bomb ash.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
That's the spirit.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yun. Inventory increase. Okay. Potion mag-6 na. Nice. Very nice. Patay kay Manang.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
Patay kay Manang. Manang Biday.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
And what can I do for you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Right. Level 5.
I have quite the
more you
find for you
know.
today. What subject shall we consider today?
Later, Papi. I need to check my list again in my room. Another side quest.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Choice, question your party gain a dominant without you ever bring back the mark. Bad feeling.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Quest accepted. A bone to pick. Ano kaya yun? Let's go to Granny.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read.
Happened to my doggy doggy.
Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him.
What happened to
I
my
said
Togo
something
Togo?
weren't right. He's not been eating my treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown,
Shout out,
but
shout
now
out
he
to my
won't so
active
much as
viewers
look
there.
at him. Didn't
Don't forget
like
to
him,
thumbs up, thumbs down, share
which
if
is
you
why
like.
I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been
Happy
working
Friday
in
to
too
you
hard, have you?
guys.
No harder than usual.
Weekend is coming again.
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Ready, go?
Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Natakot. Yay, atras. Loko ka ha. Riyentingin kita.
We'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Been slain.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Ano, Togo? Kainin mo yung buto na yan, Togo.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Get it, boy.
Go back to Charon. Eba Chaperon.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Crack the crystal too? You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All done?
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Shout out sa ating nag-iisang tagahanga dyan. Salamat sa pagtsatsaga kay Daddy. Hello, Martha.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
There's talk that the Gate flood has finally spread to the...
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open to all. You'll find they'll be on North.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right. I'll be waiting.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc? Stop.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Mid told me she was building a ship. I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Copy na yan. Pwede na yan. Isang oras na eh.
It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat.
Tapatan mo na lang ng electric fan.
It was all of us.
Tsaka natural lang sa laptop yung nag-iinit. Kasi nandun yung ano eh, yung processor eh.
Barely seem to be
Saka yung
able to do
GPU.
that anymore.
Kahit naman yung mga malalakas na gaming laptop, nag-iinit din eh.
Would you rather go with the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
5 oras ba naman straight ka naglaro eh. Haba rin nun.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
Yan na
This will do
yan.
me just fine. Thanks.
Sayang no?
for the ray of
Meron din
sunshine.
sanang direct
I'll see if
broadcast
I
ng
can't
ano,
pay you
no?
back.
Ng Kick. Ay, Kick ba o Rumble?
Already have.
Dito sa PS5, no? Payback. Seed double.
Here for another of my lectures? How may I help you today? Of course. Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Bago na naman yung sword ko.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Copy. Yan ang gusto ko eh. Di masyado napapuwersa. Hindi masyado puwersado.
What do you need? What do you want?
Kalag.
And? Back, are ya? Well, thanks for you, dear. Anything else?
Okay, let's do the mission na. Naubos na natin yung side quest. So, let's deal with sa mission.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
What's so stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf? That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
Ayo, chapter 37,
The
Fire
harbour
in
is
the
empty.
Sky.
And half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Toggle!
Sige lang, Sir Mac, pahinga ka lang muna dyan. Okay lang si Daddy rito. Happy napping.
This way.
Start Fire in the Sky. Save. Able to save at this time.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people...
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Chest. secret chest.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
Lugar lang ng ano eh, no? Assassin's Creed.
But first we find Goots.
Copy. Talagang tinandaan mo pa kung anong oras yung ano, world boss ha. Pagka talaga si Mark. Go na. Charot al machete. Oh, mainit eh. Hindi. Chemical boom.
Cut them down!
Chemical mo, ano? Ang machete. Chemical mo.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
To me, Blades!
Niloloko mo yata ako, Almachete. Hindi nga ako nakakalabas eh. Si Mami Obi lang na gumupit sa akin.
Gather the men. Press on to the council station. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete.
Ang bayad nga sa PS5 wala David Salon o Ricky Reyes
The bell tower.
Ano ako ikaw?
Right.
Rich kid?
Let's go.
Kunting lang to.
A goods lift.
Sharp. Sony ako, Sony. Ayoko ng Sharp. I'm Sony. Ba't saka ba pupunta? Saka ba pupunta? Where are you going?
Defend the gate!
Monopoly anak ko, bigyan siya ako. Sa anak ko. Gusto ko sinaro ng anak ko yan. Are we going?
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
klaseng mapa eh. Balik.
In the name of His Highness!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
He's on the rampart! Kill them!
Can you see him anywhere?
Must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, you might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, good.
do you need out? Welcome to Goots's Toll. Righto, here you go. Is there else you need? Righto, here you go. Is there else you need? Thank you. All done then. You want us to make you something? Did I do it right? Reckon I did a good job. Did I do it right? I hope you like it. I did it. I hope you like it. You don't want me to make yours out else? Good luck, Clive.
You be brave now, boy.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the Crystal's curse.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done. No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Must be a way to climb up.
Is that the Phoenix? Joshua!
Joshua?
What is he doing?
Keeping the Harmon occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Come again. Not now. Kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so should we.
Sige lang, Al Machete.
We don't have time for this!
That's better.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I. Slow.
know what that is. We have to end this right now.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
Isa pa. Ano pa tayo sa
We can
kakalabanin?
think about them later.
Si Bahamut.
Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
Nanay niya. Nanay niya
What
tayo.
happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the
traidor.
child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength. Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
fight for you.
Auto one shot.
I have found it! Those things are growing in more ether than I've ever seen! Than I've ever seen!
Paano ko iiwasan yun?
I have found it! Those things are growing in more ether than I've ever seen!
sa ano ulit. Yung power up.
Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua.
the end of Bahamut. I guess so.
What now?
This is drinking me.
We have to stop him.
Such power by trusting in our own.
Desierto lang ba sa mapa? Here 2. Was not. Copy, Sir Mark.
We would burn the world.
Not today. Come on, Joshua! Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
Binuhay niya. Kala ko binuhay. Hinigop yata yung power.
You there. Tell me what section.
Little as yet. Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain. The fires have spread.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
What about stocks of weapons and armor?
Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
Are the doors locked?
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
next movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, Though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Pala namatay yung tatay niya.
Dion.
Damn.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Ano pala ang nangyari?
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother.
Traitor yung nanay.
Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Damn. Mamatay.
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
Buti na lang, walang nanonood.
That is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Oh, yari dun. What a shit.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever everyone.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Yan ang gusto ko. Balik na tayo sa hideaway.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
Ayun, thank you very much sa mga bumisita at tumambay. And continue lang natin again this tomorrow. Thank you sa mga lahat ng bumisita. Mr. Sano, James Robert, Biohazard. Thank you sa inyong pagbisita. See you again next time. Daddy loves you all. Yeah.